Hey there, it's Anna from Inspiration Playground, and today I wanted to show you a cute project highlighting the Reason for the Season bundle that's in the brand new 2015 holiday catalogue. So what I wanted to show you is how to build the poinsettia. So obviously I've used mine on a lantern that I've created just with a little tea light candle in it. You can check out my lantern video on my YouTube channel as well on how to pop that together. So the good thing about this, it comes in a polymer set. Okay, so if you don't know, I'm a fan of polymer simply because I can see exactly where I'm stamping through my blocks. Okay, and then it's got the matching punch with it as well. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the good thing about this or building something like this is you can use up your scraps. So I've just taken my real red and garden green scraps from the envelopes that I keep them in. So I have one of these for every colour, and I just throw in scraps. Some might say I'm a hoarder. I say I like to save anything that I can in case I need it. So what I did is I punched a black 2-inch circle simply because on the back of this you can see through the windows, and it does not look pretty if you've got the thread and little bits of leaves all kind of glued together. So I'm going to do mine on the black circle. So obviously with a flower, there's no right or wrong way. They're so natural and everyone is different. So what I'm going to start with is just my leaves. So I want some of the larger leaves. So I'm just using my garden green ink pad, and I'm just going to stamp 2 leaves. I don't want any more than that because I want the focus to be on the actual poinsettia. Okay, so I'm just going to clean off my stamp there because I'm done with that colour now. So I'll just bring in my real red ink pad. Now I'm just after a random amount of petals, I guess. So I'll grab 3, maybe 4 of that size. And then I'll grab the smaller one, and we'll do a couple of those. And I'll just grab some more of my cardstock. So we've got those. So here's some more scraps, and we'll just do, I want 3 of these because I like to have the star pattern when I build it. So I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. Okay, so I'll move that out of the way. Oh, does anyone else do that? I always get ink on my fingers after I close the stamp pad. That's okay. Alright, so I'm just going to take my punch, and I might actually cut these first. This punch is a little bit difficult in that, for example, the middle smaller ones are, if you punch that on your piece of paper, you're also going to get these 2 as well. So a little bit difficult. So as I said, it does not have to be perfect at all. So you want to keep those scraps on the end so you can line it up easily once you've got it in the punch. Otherwise, this is what happens. kind of got to fiddle with it. See, I have no piece to hold on to at the end there. So, okay, so that's going to be the top of my flower, I guess you'd say. I'm then going to just chop out, or punch out, sorry, some of these ones. Actually, we'll turn it around. Okay. So like all of my projects, once the prep work is done, they do come together really quickly. Okay, so I've got some of those. I'll put another one there. Okay. And then some of the smaller ones as well. And once again, left myself short with nothing to fiddle with. But that's part of the fun, right? Trying to line it up. Kinda. And there's another one. Okay, so we may need more, we may not. Who knows? We can always go and cut more if we need more. So I'll just do my leaves. Now, what you can do, if you like, is you can actually, I'm just looking for my sponges for those colours, because I'm obviously not very well prepared. Just to give it that little bit extra, I can ink the edges. So I like to ink the edges of my projects. I feel like it just gives it that extra kind of little three-dimensional feel, I guess. So it doesn't have to be a very particular task inking your edges, as long as you don't mind getting grubby. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place my leaves. So this is something that I may use glue dots for. However, today I'm just going to use my multi-purpose glue simply because it's a little bit cheaper, I guess, to use than the other. So when I stick this down, I'm actually curling the edges at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to go out that way. And let's grab some of the bigger ones and we'll put some ink on the edges of those too. So as I said, this set here, or this bundle, is available in the holiday catalogue, which is open to order from the 1st of September until the 31st, from the 1st of September 2015. Okay, so if you would like a catalogue, just flick me a message. I'm happy to post one to you if you're in Australia. Otherwise, contact your local demonstrator. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the glue where I want it and just start building my flower. So as I said, it doesn't have to be perfect at all, okay? The only thing that I would recommend is that you keep the lines on the petals or the leaves facing outwards. Okay, so let's just put a couple down because then what I want to do is I actually want to build it up a little. So let's just put those 3 down for now. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just use some dimensionals and pop them in the middle of my circle there. And then I want to use the next layer of my petals, right? Okay, so that's the next layer of my petals. And with these ones, what I actually did is I cut them, we won't use that one, and I used 5 of them. This is where I was talking about the star. So what I want is another dimensional in the middle, and then we'll put some ink on them, and we're just going to place them in a star-like pattern. So there is no right or wrong way to this, and I'll just remind you, as with all of my projects, I am not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. This is just what works for me and what I've taught myself, I guess. Okay. But I'd love to hear your feedback, so please leave me a message once you finish watching my video and let me know what you think. Okay, and there's the last one. Okay, so there's my star, and then what I'm going to do is, because sometimes the glimmer paper can be a little bit tricky to hold on, I'm just going to place my glue again in the middle of that one, and just pop, oops, my fingers are sticky now, pop that on there. Okay, so I'm probably not 100% happy with that. I probably would look now just to add maybe one more petal on this side here. So I'm just going to quickly go ahead and do that while I've got everything out still. And I might make it one of the middle size ones. Okay, I'll bring in my punch. Quickly ink around the edge of that. And we'll put some glue on the back of this one, just so we can add it in under there. That looks a bit better. There we go. And that's how I would create a poinsettia flower. So, as I said, it's not perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect because it's a flower. But once it's put on a project, they look stunning. Thank you for watching today. As I said, leave me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Or please like or share my video. Thanks very much. See you next time. Bye.